can't believe this is real or just dreaming. I can't believe it.
Together with JBL, we invited 40 people from all over the world to join us in Amsterdam in the STEM Studios. All these different genres, all these different talents. We're going to give them advice on anything music related. A week long of masterclasses, talks, studio sessions. Most importantly, we're going to have a good time.
Obviously, I'm excited. What's that question? Of course.
Actually, I'm trying to remember everyone's names. I'm like, oh, hi.
It's actually a dream come true for me and my family.
During the week, we had a lot of masterclasses from music production to songwriting to studio sessions, social media, marketing, how to reach out to labels, how to expand your network. We wanted to have like 1 week of sharing our network, sharing our knowledge. The energy in the room was very contagious. Everybody was inspiring each other. So many different music styles. There were singers, songwriters, producers, and to see all those creatives come together with the same passion for music was very, very inspiring.
Part of the journey, sacrifices. If you want to become something, if you want to achieve something, you have to give everything and you have to be committed to it. And first and foremost, I think every one of you should definitely enjoy these days here. It's special that you guys are here, chosen out of, I think, around 2,000 entries. Enjoy it, learn each and every day, want to get better each and every day, and go for it, tunnel vision, and give everything that you have. But I think definitely enjoy it all, soak it in, keep going.
It's actually crazy. It's a crazy experience.
Well, I've made 10,000 pages of notes.
Being here has told me like anything is actually possible. Just to keep working, keep improving, and just getting myself out there and having fun, really.
I did a talk. I gave away all my secrets for 2.5 hours. I told them how I make music, how I write music, how I produce, how I record everything.
That was so inspiring. I know that he genuinely cares about what we're doing.
Like, it didn't feel like it was a celebrity with a fan.
There's no rules. Just be creative, have fun. You know, sometimes you need to hear this.
And he's sharing his advice with us as younger artists.
It was super inspirational for me.
Yeah, it's nice to see that it's not impossible again.
My favorite thing about creating is when you have no clue what you're doing, no clue where you're gonna end up. I think it's cool to be pushed to a place where you're not comfortable, where you're willing to try out new stuff, instruments-wise, genre-wise, songwriting-wise, anything.
I feel most creative when I'm channeling my inner child. When I was a child, I had like no judgments. There was no like having to be something you're not, having to appease people, having to just do all the things you never wanted to do. As a kid, you could just do anything and get away with it, I guess.
I make music for myself. It's personal expression. So for me, it's such an important avenue.
I actually feel most creative at night. And it's when I feel like I can just let everything out and I'm in a place that I can just be calm and comfortable.
I'm so used to collaborating with people across like online rather than in face-to-face.
My creative process is manic. It's like ideas coming out of everywhere and I'm trying to like get them down as fast as I can. Yeah, my experience is not glamorous. It starts just chaotic and then it kind of makes its way down to like a song. That final stretch is the longest part of the songwriting.
My number one advice for any creative process is trust your gut feeling. Don't overthink it. Just enjoy, have fun, explore. You always end up with something afterwards where you're proud. You learned something, you gain new experience, and it's about the process. And I love that.
Being too perfectionist, the good thing is like everything is like just the right way you want it. But the bad thing is you start to procrastinate and you lose that magical moment when you had that first initial idea.
Perfection is such a weird concept.
For me, nothing is ever perfect. There's always something I could have done better, something I could improve. Every show I do afterwards, I can come up with a full list of stuff that I wish went better, but it's also important to be proud of what you did, not to be too hard on yourself. And my advice for anybody who can relate to wanting every small little thing to be perfect. I know how it is, but it's also nice to have some imperfection sometimes. It makes it more human.
We wrote, tracked, produced and recorded a rough draft of a song in 35 minutes. Look out for Say It by Group 2. It's gonna be on the Grammys. Group 2. Group 2, yeah. It's our band name. Yeah, Group 2.
The creating of music, I'm sure everyone can agree, it's not the hardest part. The hardest part is being heard.
We live in a generation where social media is like the main thing, and it's just really hard to like compare sometimes. I think you do that automatically.
You could be doing really cool stuff, but if it's not getting published out there, if people aren't seeing it, it's just gonna continue to get slept on.
I have to make money and then come back home. So I have to get another job to make music. So that's the most hard part.
In India, it's hard to be an independent musician. Bollywood, film music kind of takes precedence in India over all other kinds of music. The kind of things that we do, independent musicians, it's not taken very seriously.
Because I've not really been in spaces where I see people who look like me, act like me, even speak like me. And I've had to kind of like force my way into the industry, and I think getting in your head a lot, that's one of the biggest things.
It always turns around into, okay, then if you're doing English music, you should try to go viral on TikTok. And I want people to like my art for the art and not for my TikToks.
You can make really great music, but if you don't know how to put it out, it kind of just sits there. It just sits on the internet.
I feel like I have stories worth telling, especially being an Arab and a Lebanese person. I feel like there is not much representation for people like me, for Arab artists in the pop. And I want other young people like me to look up to me and be like, we love his music and he's doing it.
I've always had the dream of having colleagues who are from different parts of the world with a common goal, which is to create art, create music.
There's a magic with when you write a song and someone hears it and they feel like it's their song. I just want to tap into that magic.
There's not a day that goes by where I feel like I made a wrong choice by being a musician, but then end of the day, I'm like, yeah, no, this is what I was born to do.
We created something beautiful today, and we're adding all of our cultures in the music, so I'm excited to see how it's gonna turn up, right?
Moment of gratitude, gratefulness for you guys being here, for joining this week. This was the first time we did this ever, and we couldn't wish for a better group.
I found people that know my music and understand it, and it's just the best feeling ever.
So many people with great energy, it just inspires me so much.
For me, definitely being authentic, but also being open to challenging yourself and trying new things, meeting new people, so that's been a big takeaway for me.
The week together with JBL, the goal was to inspire the 40 people from all over the world, but it ended up with me being super inspired from all the interactions, the passion, the energy, the excitement. I really enjoyed it.
Over the past 2 days, I've made 40 new friends, 40 new collaborators. Like, everyone is so talented here, and I have these connections with me for life.
Being given this opportunity myself has been amazing. I would love to be in a space one day where I can help other artists.
I can't wait to look 5 years from now and see like who from the people I met here is like up there in the charts, up there in the lights in Times Square.
The Academy for me was very inspiring. It was so cool to meet all these different talents.
Feels like we've known each other for like forever.
It's been so cool being here with everyone. Are we ever gonna have a reunion? Is that too much to ask for?